That's the charge call.
Prototype Noble.
Alright, cool.
Tell me a bit about these. Mental, absolutely mental. This is where some of the race teams are at the moment. Now I remember last year we got some good reviews with different people and different race car teams, so this is where you can see everyone's working on the cars. It's absolutely fantastic. It'd be nice to get some reviews and talk to some people. So what we've got in there, you've got a couple of Evos. Wow, look at these. Wow, look at this. No, we've got a couple of Evos here. Wow, we've got a few Evo racing. EC racing. Them Evos are crazy, like. So nice. This team. Evo is beautiful. Hi, you right? Hi, you right? Alright, let's look at these. Oh, look at that. Alright, got another Evo. Is that a Noble? I'm racing a Noble here. Time attack car. Gorgeous. How you right? This is beautiful. 4 engines. Have it there. Have it. Right, I'm with Ben. How are you, Ben?
I'm very good, thank you.
Racing a number 12 Noble.
Yeah, so it's one of the very original Noble M12s.
Yeah.
It's about 24 years old now.
Yes.
It's very different to what it was standard, but in many ways it's still the same.
Yeah.
We run anywhere between about 450 to 700 horsepower now.
Wow.
We've got a sequential gearbox in it.
Yeah, let's have a look. Wow.
Inside, it still looks very much as it was.
Yeah.
We have got a racing dash on it now.
Yeah.
We've got different settings on the steering wheel to see how much power we want to run.
Yeah.
The seats and the harnesses and the fire extinguisher, we have to have those for racing.
Yeah.
Forged lightweight alloy wheels on it.
Wow.
We've now got a new rear spoiler, front splitter, canards, and we now run with about 2 degrees of camber on it.
Yeah. So basically, like, I mean, when I see a Noble, I see, you know, supercars. People keep them pristine. You never see them like racing. Like, you never really see them racing. And what I've seen recently is more and more people are using these supercars for a racing rather than just having as trophies. Like, why the Noble?
To be honest, it was my dream car.
Yeah.
I saw it on Top Gear when I was about 12 or 13 years old.
Yeah.
Decided I wanted to have one of those by the time I was 30. I got it when I was 28, so about 5-6 years ago now. And I used it as my everyday road car. Then I started doing a couple of track days with it. Somebody invited me along to enter a race series like this. I really enjoyed it, and it's just taken off from there, to be honest. But you're right, you hardly see any of them on track.
No, you don't.
Hardly see any of them on track.
Yeah.
Because everyone likes to keep them really, really nice.
Yeah.
I want to drive it how it's intended to.
Yes, and that's how it should be. That is definitely how it should be. Can we know about the engine?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Wow, look at this.
Should be something close.
So the engine in this one isn't the original engine.
Yeah.
We've broken a couple of them so far.
Yeah.
So this is actually from a prototype Noble, which was called the M15.
Yeah.
They made 20 engines for it.
Wow.
We managed to get hold of one. As standard, these engines are about 500 horsepower.
Wow.
As I say, we now run it up to 700 if we really want to.
Wow.
But it goes really well. It gives you a big lump of torque, probably when you don't want it, but it's good fun, you know?
It's like flat 6, is it?
So it's a V6. It's a Duratec engine, so the same sort of family as the Ford Mondeos, Ford Explorers.
Oh, like the Duratec. Okay, yeah.
So it's that family of engine. It's just now the only thing that the engine has got in common with the original one is the block. Everything else has changed.
Yeah, it looks like it literally looks like my old 350Z engine. V6, like. kind of thing. Turbocharged.
Yep, twin turbos on this one. Again, fair bit bigger than standard. The intercooler's all a lot bigger. Airbox on it as well. But yeah,
this is awesome. So, what team are you representing today?
Okay, so we're Yum Yum Racing.
Yum Yum Racing.
That's us.
Yeah.
Get looked after really well though by Turbo Technics.
Yeah.
So they support.
I've heard of them.
Yeah, they're based up in Northampton.
Yeah.
Do lots of work with turbos.
Yeah.
Anything that anyone needs basically to do with the turbo, go and see those guys.
Yeah.
The car gets prepped by a garage called DTB Motorsport.
Okay.
Who are based in Leicestershire as well. So they prep the car for us before every round.
Yeah.
The Turbo Technics look after it for us as well.
Wow, that's awesome. So, where are you in the what league are you in? Race league are you in?
So we compete in the Club Pro class, which is basically for cars that have treaded tyres.
Yes.
This car itself, I mean, it's a road legal car. Can still drive this on the road.
Yeah.
We compete against proper race cars.
Yeah.
But it does have a sequential gearbox in it.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why it runs in the Club Pro.
Right.
Because you're not allowed a sequential if you're in a lower class than that.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, right, that's right, okay, that makes a lot of sense then. Okay, so last question, how would somebody, like everyday person who's got a car like this potentially get into this kind of, I know you just spoke like your story,
Yeah.
but how would somebody get into it?
So Time Attack is a bit unique in that it doesn't matter what type of car you've got.
Yeah.
You can compete in Time Attack. So if you've got just a standard road car, like the one behind us, it's just a standard Ford Fiesta ST.
Yeah.
Which the guys are running, that's their demo car anyway. So just a standard car, you can run it in the Clubman class.
Yeah.
All you need is a few safety things, so you need a harness and a fire extinguisher.
Right.
As long as you've got that, you'll be able to compete.
Really?
And the further up the classes you go, the more strict it gets with safety.
Yes.
So for example, having to run a roll cage,
Yes.
having to have extinguishers in the engine bay as well. But yeah, if you've just got a standard road car and you want to come along and have some fun, get in touch with Time Attack. It's very
Really?
Absolutely.
Do you have to have a special license or anything?
So yeah, you need to apply for a license with the Motorsport Association. But for the lower level, the Clubman one, all you need to do is you send away a form. If you want to do proper full-on race cars like this one, you have to pass a test.
Yeah.
But yeah, for the standard cars, you send away a form. It'll cost you maybe £100, £150, something like that. And you can go racing.
That is absolutely, because we've just come back from the Nürburgring.
Yeah.
And I feel like I want to move out there.
Yeah, there's a lot of guys up and down the paddock that do a lot of that as well.
Yeah. Yeah, so I'm thinking of getting into it because I just love race. I want to get to the next
Honestly,
level.
it's the best thing you can do.
Yeah?
Just get your license done. Even if you just want to do one round, you can do a single round entry. You don't have to do the full championship. Come along, see what you like, pick your favourite track, pick whichever one's closest to you. Yeah. And then come and compete and see how you do.
Oh, thank you, Ben. You've been awesome. Thank you very much. And I hope we can see each other again someday.
Absolutely.
Finally, have you got an Instagram for this?
Yeah, well, Yum Yum Racing. You'll find us on Instagram. Yeah. We do have a YouTube channel as well, so check that out.
Yeah.
And also under Yum Yum Racing.
Yeah.
And just find us on there.
Oh, it's wonderful. You've inspired me. Thank you very much. Oh, you're awesome. Wow, such a fantastic car. Who races a Noble M12? For the fact that Yum Yum Racing has put all this effort into such a beautiful car means they're really passionate about what they do. Ben really inspired me in this interview to get my own race car up on the road and get it on the track. I put it into wow, look at this. Fantastic. Wow, we've got some more Evos here. Look at these. Absolutely beautiful. Wow. Ollie Allen. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful. Right, let's keep it moving. I've just been so inspired. I would love to get my car ready for Time Attack. That'd be so good. Let's see what's in here. Oh my gosh. Look at these. What are these? Oh, look at these. This is absolutely wonderful. So a lot of people are running the aerial atoms over there. Oh, so inspiring. Look, I've seen a lot of aerial atoms. They're rapid. I couldn't fit in one though. What's this? Is this an NSX? I might. Yeah, right, thank you. Is this an NSX race car? No way. Jose. Jesus. They're rapid! Right, so I'm with Luke. Hey, how are you, dude?
Yeah, good, thank you.
Just tell me about your NSX race car, dude.
Yeah, well, so we decided a few years ago we wanted to build the ultimate Honda.
Oh, yes.
And yeah, that's what we're on the road to do. So we've got a K22 Turbo NSX.
Mate.
Yeah, it's got a full set of aero, it's got sequential gearbox, a Born HPP engine, Garrett G3770 turbo, so when it's running at its best it's around 700 horsepower.
Like, I mean, I would never, I mean, okay, all the NSXs I've seen, people have kept them pristine, people are, you know, taking them out for show and shine and putting them back in the garage. Like, it's nice to see somebody actually using it for its actual purpose, which is racing. Like, I mean, how did it all start?
Well, so I own Tegiwa imports.
Okay, do you?
Yeah, we specialise in Honda performance car parts.
Wow.
So I've been racing BMs for years and we thought we need to get back into racing Hondas.
Yeah.
I didn't want to go back to a Civic or a front wheel drive car. So I thought, what is the ultimate Honda?
NSX.
So we managed to find an NSX for a decent price with a blown up V6.
Yeah.
K-swapped it.
Yeah.
Raced it as a K-swap NA. Then went K24 NA. And then went supercharger, and now we're at the final stage of turbo.
And you know, we got back from the Nürburgring last week, and we were saying we need to go Honda next. Like, I had a FN2, it was fantastic. When I thought like oil cooler.
So no, that's a charge cooler because the engine's in the back. We can't get an intercooler in the front, so we've had to run a charge cooler, which is then has an electric pump to a radiator at the front. That's obviously the Garrett turbo under that blanket. So it's a G3770, so it's rated at 770 horsepower base. That means
everyone's running the Garrett turbos.
Yeah, well they're new, really efficient.
Rather than VTF, like everyone's running the Garretts. So I mean, look at that oversized induction.
Well, it's just to make sure that we can get as much air as possible.
Yeah.
So we've got a Super GT style scoop that then obviously feeds into that filter.
This is absolutely fantastic.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on. There's so much going on, like the rack. And I've heard of Tegiwa imports as well, like they're very well known in the scene. Tell me about the wheels.
Yeah, well they're Wedge Sport 18-inch wheels, which are some of the lightest wheels you can get, and then obviously on the Pirelli slicks, which have decent grip. So as you can see, there's just a lot of aero on the car. We had a guy in Japan called AMB design all the aero.
It's awesome. My brother lives in Japan at the moment, and literally, oh my gosh.
From the front, it's pretty crazy.
I'm big on anime, fantasy, Dragon Ball, anything like that. And
we decided 2 years ago that we needed to make a character. We need to make the car into something. So now she's called Suki. She's a character that we had made, and the car's called Suki.
Fantastic. This is absolutely wonderful. So how long ago, just more so about the business, how long have you ran Tegiwa Imports for?
We've been going, me and Johnny started it when we were at uni in 2004. Used to import cars from Japan. Used to break cars that we bought in the UK for parts. And then gradually started doing more and more new parts, and now all we do is distribute new parts. So we've got everything from the stuff I'm wearing, OMP race suits and everything, all the way to exhaust, suspension, Garrett turbos. Everything on this car is something we sell.
Testament, it is absolutely beautiful. Really, this is just, I don't know what to, I'm not sure words. Like, for one,
it's a bit different, isn't it? Time attack.
For one,
predominantly, it's got a lot of Evos in it. So it's nice to have something that's not an Evo or a Subaru. And
Where are you going next with it? What's the next thing you're doing to it?
We've got a GT body kit, so the same like when they used to race in Japan, the Super GTs.
Yeah.
It's about overall, it's about 200mm wider. So we can get bigger wheels on it. Yeah, it's forever evolving.
That's crazy. I know Tegiwa imports, but do you have an Instagram for the car at all?
No, we don't. We just Tegiwa racing.
Yeah, just Tegiwa racing. Yeah. I think this needs to be the thumbnail of the video. Thank you so much. You've been awesome. Thank you very much. Goodness sake. Sorry. Wow, let's go and have a look. See what's in here. Wow. What, is that a 205? It's racing at 205, look at that. Crazy. Right, so I'm with Craig. Can you tell me a bit about your 205 race car, dude?
Well, it's a Spooked Motorsport 205. It's got a 1.6 litre turbocharged 106 GTI engine.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's fully forged.
Yeah.
This year we've just fitted a Quake 6-speed sequential gearbox. So we've never had that before. So now it's running. It's got paddles on the steering wheel for changing gear.
Have a look.
Of course you can.
Yeah. This is crazy.
So this is the first time that we've had it at time attack this year.
Sorry, that's fine. Oh, wow. That is.
So everything, all the gear changes on the paddles now. It's all run by compressed air.
Really?
Yeah. But this is the first round we've done at time attack this year.
Really? So it's all done by hydraulics then, or compressed air?
Compressed air, so it's pneumatic.
Wow, pneumatic.
Yeah, so it's got a little, if you can see down there, look.
Yeah.
It's got a compressor down there.
Oh wow.
So then that feeds a tank in the front.
Yeah.
So every time you change gear, compressed air. It's got a piston in the front, changes gear.
You've got like a digital dash, like.
Digital dash, yeah. So the dash, and we've had a new ECU this year, so it runs the engine and the gearbox are running on the same ECU, but they have to be matched up.
Yeah. So can I just ask, because I code, I develop and stuff like that, I write code and stuff. So did you just buy, do they come preloaded with code and you configure them, or do you just buy like the interface and you have to put your own
I think you don't have to do it from scratch. You don't have to code it from scratch.
Yeah.
But obviously you take it and get it mapped.
Yeah.
You start from a base map.
Yeah.
And then run it on the dyno.
Yeah.
And then you adjust that base map.
Yeah.
To get it to tweak it to get maximum from everything.
Right. So that dash comes with the ECU then?
Where's the dash? No, it doesn't.
Separate.
That's separate, because I was saying, I just wanted to know whether that dash, does it come just as like a base?
You have to buy every bit individually.
Like a Raspberry Pi,
everything individually and put it all together to make it work.
Yeah, and then you upload your own ROM onto it.
Like when you map it, you start with a base map and then tweak it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Because literally, the reason why I saw this 285 is, back in the day when we lived on the estate, me and my friend had, the neighbour had a old 205 that just GTI just left in the front yard, and we couldn't drive. We were 16 working at McDonald's, and we used to sit in it and pretend to drive, so we used to roll it back and manage to get it up a little bit and roll it back, and we thought it was great, and now they're worth so much money. That went to the scrapyard, you know.
Terrible.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess you running in the time attack today, yeah?
That's right, yeah.
Yeah, so tell me a bit about, I know you spoke a bit more about the cars, so tell me a little bit more about the modifications if possible.
It's endless, the
It's literally endless, yeah. We've put turrets in the back, so it's got coilovers on the back.
Yep, so no torsion bar.
Yeah.
Independent rear suspension.
Yeah.
Obviously custom cages, roll cage.
Yeah.
Electric power steering column.
Yeah.
Bias pedal box.
Yeah.
The engine is 1.6 16 valve from the Peugeot 106.
Really?
Yeah,
put 106 engine in it?
Yeah, with a turbocharger on it.
What turbo is it?
GT28, Garrett GT28
turbo.
RS.
Everyone's running the Garrett.
And then we've got
yeah.
Quake 6-speed sequential gearbox,
Yeah.
paddle shift, Öhlins front suspension,
Yeah.
AP 4-pot brakes,
Yeah, AP racing brakes.
yeah, custom subframe, carbon boost pipes,
Wow.
Carbon front end.
just goes on and on and on.
And I guess you got wide arch. This is a wide arch gate, yeah. Wow. I love that, man. that manifold back down.
Yeah,
It's awesome, isn't it? It's absolutely fantastic.
He manufactures those.
Really?
We make all of that, yeah.
Really? Do you have like a website where people can find you? Like what is it?
It's on the front.
Spooks.co.uk. This is, oh look at these race cars, these are awesome! I've never seen them before!
We try and do different things.
Oh! Oh my god! Wow! They're rapid! Look at that 205! Do you do those parts for
Yeah, but they cost you a ton of money. Each individual colour is a different piece of silicon.
Wow.
So it's hand wrapped each individual bit before they're put in the oven. So massively time consuming. You wouldn't want to pay for it.
But he does manufacture
Yeah,
all of the normal, all the straight colours.
Yeah.
Colour goes.
So, how fast is this running at the moment?
How much power?
Yeah.
2,500 just over.
Wow. And like weight ratio, that's very, very quick,
Yeah,
isn't it?
840 kilos it weighs, yeah.
Wow, that's awesome. Where can people find? I mean, obviously there's a website. Do you have an Instagram for the car or anything?
We have Instagram, we have Facebook,
Yeah.
YouTube.
Go on YouTube, it's all over YouTube.
Everything, yeah.
Isn't it the same name?
Just search for Spooks Motorsport, yeah. It's all
You've
there.
been awesome. Thank you
Thanks,
very
mate.
much. Thank you
Appreciate
so
it.
much. And I appreciate
Good luck with
your time.
good luck with your entry.
This is where all the Evos have gone. Like, so many Evos. Beautiful Evos. Wow. More Evos. More Evos. We've got Beamer there. Oh wow. These are so beautiful. I'm in awe. I'm in awe. So beautiful. Beautiful cars. More Era Atoms. I think they're called Era Atoms, I'm not sure. But those on the track must be like crazy. Crazy car. Okay. Right. So we've got Renault here, Clio here, you've got a Minis. Are you alright? Yeah. Are you alright? How are you, buddy? You look like a person I can ask a couple of questions.
Of course you can.
Yeah, tell me a bit about your Mattia.
It's done 151,000 miles.
Good.
It's home built. It's turbo. It's on stock internal.
Really?
It's still MOT'd. Still fully road legal.
Yeah. Wow, this is fantastic. 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 Wow. Oh!
Yeah, Garrett GT25.
Yeah, everyone's running the Garrett turbos like, rather than VF turbos, I think the Garrett's the way forward, isn't it?
I bought this whole kit on Facebook Marketplace second hand for cheap. So.
Really?
Yeah.
And you did it all yourself, you did?
Yeah, I did it all myself over the winter. Everything apart from the engine mapping.
Yeah.
I got that done by Digitune, like via log files, but all the mechanical stuff.
Yeah, a lot of people are just like, somebody said that they email you over a map and like you just install it onto the car yourself.
Exactly that. So like I'd load a base map, go for a drive,
Yeah.
log about half an hour's worth of driving,
Yeah.
send that to the mapper, he can look at it his end, make adjustments, do that process about 5 times and
Wow, remote map mapping, that is phenomenal.
Future, man.
Yeah, it's the future. So what's your name, sir?
Oh, so I'm Jamie
Jamie
Best,
Chris.
but
Yeah.
everyone just calls me Jay.
Jay, that's all right. So where did this car start off? Did it start off as standard, or I guess?
Yeah, so I bought it 2018, 1,200 quid.
Yeah.
It's a Cat C write-off.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was full road spec. Started doing track days in it, and then now I'm out here time attack.
Yeah.
Competing, and then it's turboed, and
Yeah.
kind of got out of hand, really.
I know, yeah.
You know how it goes.
Talking to the rest of the guys, that's how it happens, isn't
One
it?
minute you're doing track days,
Yeah,
and the next
yeah.
minute you're like, where can I get a turbo?
Yeah.
Pretty much,
exactly that. This is absolutely phenomenal. So I know that speaking to some of the other people, they've already told me like the fundamentals of the requirements or the prerequisites, so to speak, for time attack. But how did you get into time attack?
I think I was looking for like an accessible way to do some motorsport without breaking the bank. Time attack's quite kind because the rules are quite sort of slack, I suppose. Not slack, it's not the right word. They're quite lenient. You know, it's designed for modified road cars as opposed to full-on race. Certainly in my class, I'm in Pocket Rocket. So as you see, I mean, a lot of fast cars like that mini. He's like 350 horsepower.
Wow.
I'm about 220. So.
Well, I was going to go on to the horsepower. So you're 220, but how light is this compared to?
I'm about 980 kilos, give or take.
Right, okay.
Not sure on the competition, to be fair, but that's probably the strength of this car. It's the lightweight. Rust is really light, as you know. Long may it continue.
No, this is fantastic. So what do you have to do to get your car ready for an actual track day? A time attack day.
So for time attack, you need a bucket seat, harnesses, 2.4 litre fire extinguisher, you know, everything clearly labelled, like on-off switches. You have to run the control tyre, Nankang AL1. Really good tyre, road legal, semi-slick, grippy. That's pretty much it.
And I guess it's loads of fun, isn't it? Like,
it's awesome.
It's miles per mile.
It's like everyone's so nice. Like if you have a problem with the car, there's always another driver that can help you out. It's just good vibes, really, mate.
It absolutely looks wonderful. Where can people find you? Like, do you have an Instagram for the car or anything?
I just have my personal Instagram. It's just JBisio. JBisio. I'll
JBisio. You give me that.
Do you want me to send it to you?
I'll give you a card in a second.
Oh, that's
But you've been super cool. I think we're going to talk again. I have a feeling at some time we'll talk. What's your favourite track to race on, by the way?
Cadwell Park.
Cadwell Park,
Cadwell Park, of course. It's like a roller coaster.
People call it the mini Nürburgring.
I can see why. It's fantastic. Lovely part of the country.
Take care. Bye-bye. Thank you. That was worth it. That was so worth it. Right, I think there's so much content to see, but that's going to be it for the time attack section right now. These guys are so much, have influenced me so much, inspired me so much, and literally I don't know what to say. I'm lost for words. It's just I just want to get back home and get under the engine and start working on that car. Thank you guys, thank you time attack guys. Right, let's get on with the show. I think the rest of the show is going to be on different content, but we just thank you so much. It's really awesome. Right, see you in a minute. If you've got to be careful. And remember, you can get involved in the Instagram competitions by just subscribing to BiggieJDM YouTube, TikTok and Instagram.